What's going on, guys? My name's Corrupt, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about air defenses. So this is the town hall, or not even a town hall, this is a multi-town hall air defense guide for mainly war bases. I'm not going to deal with farming bases. So this video is going to teach you guys the importance of air defenses in the meta, and definitely just trying to learn about these defenses a little bit more. If you guys don't know what air defenses are or how they function, well, obviously they hit any air troop. But on the screen, that what you're going to see is you're going to see the Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, and Town Hall 12 information of these air defenses. They increase in health and they increase in damage. I believe the max damage for a Town Hall 12 on an air defense is 400 damage, which is a lot. But then again, those lava hounds or other troops are going to be a lot more tankier. So it's definitely good to keep them protected. Or maybe have one at least on the outside. Just make sure that it's not zap-quakeable or zappable. So, but anyways, let's jump straight into it. I hope I had enough time to show those to you guys. But here we go. We got the first one here. So this is your standard paired ADs. You have two cannons. Spring traps work in that. However, they are pretty, I guess you would say, someone could just know that there's a spring trap there and try and take that out with a hog attack. So make sure that those are away from queen value, or really from kill squad value too. Just make sure they don't get enough value. But this is your standard. Now I would only use this if you know someone's not going to hit you with a perfect storm. That's where I would say, yeah. Now, this other one is supposed to be anti-zap. You can't zap this. This works pretty well. You can also do a little bit different, like having the cannon right next to that wall, next to the air defense that's in that little compartment there. But you can see with the other one that's more raised, you make sure you keep that air defense there. You don't want to move it, or else then it's liable to get zapped. So we're going to be checking out a few more from here. And we're going to be checking out some of them here. This is another standard one, not too much to explain. However, you're going to see that they are one tile away from the wall, which will make pathing a little iffy, because they're now sort of in this like sort of weird angle. So now it's going to be a little bit harder for an attacker, but still, it's your standard paired ADs, just a little bit moving around. And in this one, I actually find springs to be a little bit more viable. And the reason I do with this one is that you can put a spring trap here, you can put it maybe here, or yeah, really, those are the two spots I can see you putting one there. And it's really more so based on the pathing, but definitely this is something that I would definitely consider using, especially since spring traps here work very well when it comes down to diagonal defenses. So, also, another thing I forgot to mention is definitely use those SAMs, pair them in there, do something like this, put one or two there. You want to make sure, or even just put another one here. Make sure that when the hounds get there, a Seeking Airmine will hit it, and maybe it'll basically be faster to pop it. That is what I'm basically saying with this one. So next we're going to be taking a look at this one. We're going to save that one for a little bit later, but we're going to be sharing this one. This one is perfect for a giant bomb. The reason I say that is because you can just put a giant bomb there, you can put it here, just to make sure that all those hogs, make sure that this is away from any kill squad, especially with hogs, so that then maybe that they will path through it. But another way is to move this away from another heal zone, so that then they'll run out of heals and they'll immediately hit it. Another place you could put it is right here. People are going to probably predict that it's going to be like right here, but instead it's going to be right there. What you can do secretly, if you wanted to, is use a double-double. It's, I think, well, actually no, you don't have enough space there, but if you extended it a little bit more space, you potentially could have a double-double in there. Actually, no, you can't. No, you can't. Double-double will work really well if you actually, no, it won't. So if you had that extra tile, you might be able to set that up. So it's a very interesting thing. And the other one that I have here is with the Inferno. Now you could have the Inferno there or here, it doesn't really matter, but the thing with this is that the ADs are paired. They can be zapped, which is fine, but at Town Hall 10 and up, you aren't going to see a zap in any really attack unless it's a perfect storm at Town Hall 10. But you have the Infernos here, and the reason is they almost act as a seeking air mine. I was going to say a SAM, but a lot of people don't understand what SAM means. A SAM is a seeking air mine, just to FYI. But with this one, a SAM will be able to take it out. But with this one, it's kind of more as a SAM as a defense. It has health, it has a charge time, and all that. So it's definitely useful when it comes down to using it with this AD placement. So that's another one, and we're gonna then go ahead and check over here. Now, this one is a little bit different. This one is almost impossible to zap. Well, now I can't say that. You can still zap this, but the problem is that they're in the core. They're in the core of the base, which is gonna make it difficult to really get the dragons to those air defenses and to take it out. You can't sui for them, and you really can't zap them because then it brings you no value. And it's the same with Lava Loon. Lava Loon will have a tough time struggling against this because the loons can't reach there in time, basically making the hounds almost useless. This is an option that you guys could use unless you're going to get hit by a kill squad like a Gobo Lava Loon. That strategy in itself is very strong. This is weak to it. So basically, a Gobo Lava Loon can just come in and take all 4 of your air defenses and then just use the loons. It doesn't even need Lava Hounds, because you've already taken out all the air defenses and a good chunk of the base. So you really need to be careful when you're deciding to use this. But if you are kind of worried about that, you can also have a setup sort of similar to this. This setup is a little bit different. This one can still be zapped, but does it really give you as much value? Not really, because it's, again, in the core. But with this one, it's harder to use a kill squad because you have a lot more walls to break through. Or just like, depending on how the base is going to look, you're gonna have a little bit more walls to get through, and it's gonna have a troubling time. So this one works pretty decently well as well. And this would probably be one if you want to have 2 ADs in the core and 2 ADs closer to the outside, but still not targetable by a queen or really anything that is ranged. So those are all the examples. I want to show you guys a base that has some of these and does it pretty well. So we're just today gonna focus on the air defense placement as well as the traps and stuff. The reason that I'm showing you guys this is we're gonna be looking at this multiple times, so just stick around. So you can see that I showed you guys with that previous one, not the recent one, but another one that I showed you before. You have the Inferno there. It's going to basically act as a SAM. It's going to be able to take out any Lava Hound, really, or any tank. And it's going to be very, very easy. Now, you also have some SAMs here. These two are very, very good at making sure that the pop or the Hound pops on that specific air defense. However, you still got the Inferno, so it really kind of doesn't matter, but it also kind of makes it a little bit harder to use a Queen Walk, too. On the other side, you have this sort of setup, and what this does specifically is, and let me just go into photo mode and just zoom in on this. You're going to see with this one is that they are further apart from each other. This makes it harder to zap. You can't zap this. The other thing is you have a SAM to pop or to help pop one Hound, and you also have the Inferno to help with both sides. This is something that I would 100% do at Town Hall 10, maybe at Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12 as well. I would put those air defenses close to the infernos because you never know you never really know when a hound is going to pop or not, and popping the hound early is usually the best way to defend air. And also using the SAMs and just really using using everything else. The SAMs are the crucial part when defending against air. The other ones comes like with the red air bombs. They're kind of more so for the splash, weaken the loons. We're more so talking about weakening those hounds, taking out the loons with ease. These guys can do it really quickly. So that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, why not leave a like? It really means a lot to the channel. And if you're new or you want to see more content like this, why not hit the subscribe button? So if you want to join the Circle of Clans, Exit Humanity, or my personal Discord server, they're going to be down in the description below. And if you want to support me for what I am doing here, or if you want to support me for streams as well, you guys can support me for free using Gawkbox. The link is down in the description below. And that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.